You know, now they're saying that you're a person of interest now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, why would they? Open the door.
And then minutes later, she becomes unresponsive, prompting the driver to get her medical attention.
Take it to the ER. All right. Williams, talk. Talk to me, Williams, talk to me.
Hey, iCkEdMeL, and let me just start off with saying that I'm done. I'm so tired of these BS actors, okay? I'm so tired of it. Think about Evelyn, that crap act, Chris Watts. You got Brianna Williams with this. I'm just so tired of these BS, sick, disgusting people. And when you hear about the conditions that Taylor Williams was in that home, I'm going to play some really important recaps. You got to watch these recaps. Make sure you check out my playlist. I have a pretty extensive playlist if you haven't seen it. But it's just disgusting. Now, all the people that are like, oh, Brianna, well, she's such a good person. Oh, she was nice. Oh, she was a nice person.
I still trust her, even though all this stuff that happened. It may sound crazy, but I respond to how people treat me, and I go by my own mind.
First Coast News talked to one of Brianna Williams' relatives, Harold Rogers, over the phone Tuesday, who says his sister helped raise Brianna.
I don't care what I read, what I heard, or whatever.
Family member literally said he goes by his own mind. Doesn't care what he heard or whatever's being said. All right, these are the kind of people that you're dealing with in society, which we have so many examples of here on the stories that I cover. So you can't talk to a person like that.
She's not the same person she was in high school. I always been quiet and been to herself, but to know, really to know Brianna is to love Brianna.
I want to show you one more clip before we get onto the next portion of this video regarding the apartment and the conditions that Taylor was found in. I wanted to show you the great aunt speaking on Brianna, saying how Brianna loved that child. And this is just to display how these people, these actors, can fool all kinds of people around them. And this is not to point the finger at them, but this one clip in the beginning that I played with this guy that he said he doesn't care what he sees, what he hears. He's not going to believe it. He's just in his own mind. That person is a nut person. That's a nut job person, because you need to be receptive to information. All this stuff that's going on in the conditions that this child was found in, the fact that this child was abandoned how many times, left by themselves in the apartment, and as reported by neighbors, the child found dead and deceased, decomposition, smelling of feces and urine, and you don't care what you hear? Now, that clip was played previously. I mean, that was recorded previously, but he stated that he believes she's innocent.
It's like my heart just been ripped out. It's like, what could she be?
You feel like this is something that Brianna could never be a part of?
No. She loved that little girl. That's her heart.
I've heard those types of statements so many times by family members or even the perpetrators themselves. Oh, I love that child. I love my child. Oh, they love that child. Oh, that baby was so loved. Not according to the evidence and statements and reports from neighbors. Let me take you to this previous clip before we get onto the newer stuff, because this puts things into context. Some of the conditions that Taylor was living in, and this was reported by a previous neighbor.
A neighbor from the apartment complex in the South Side said he often saw Taylor alone. He says the last time he saw the little girl was in May.
And a neighbor here at Southside Villas actually told investigators that he would see little Taylor Rose alone every other day. She would often wave to him from her apartment, and he said he noticed she always had on those same pajamas with that same little doll. He described the inside of the apartment as cluttered with trash bags and boxes stacked on top of each other. When AB asked Brianna where the child was, she told him with her grandparents in Alabama. He told investigators he had not seen any visitors or boyfriends at the apartment.
So that gives some context for this next clip. Fast forward the conditions that they describe in the apartment.
According to the documents, it was here inside Williams' old Southside apartment where police found feces and urine inside a closet, as well as signs of decomposition.
Feces, urine, and decomposition. This is not a person of love, empathy, feeling, or anything. This is an empty, hollow carcass of a person that left a child there. I don't know what exactly happened or how the feces, urine, and decomposition came to be. Did that come as a result, or was she just left in there abandoned in the closet for long periods of time? So this little act and BS crap you're pulling with the throwing up stuff and, oh, now you're in prison and you're not eating and you're skinny, I could care less.
The report says dogs hit on an odor of decomposition in that apartment and Williams' car. Investigators also say, quote, in the bedroom, the odor of feces and urine was overwhelming.
Let me tell you something. This is not a person that has remorse, that feels sorry. Because if you felt any kind of remorse for your own child, you would at least admit, tell the truth about what was going on. Not be a coward. And after your daughter's body is found and you're just running from responsibility and culpability, you try to kill yourself the day after they found her.
On November 11th, police announced Williams as a person of interest. A day later, JSO says that Williams tried to kill herself at NES Jax.
This is my suggestion, and then I have a final clip of another actor for you to check out. And if you haven't seen that story, I'll put the link down below because you want to check out that story, because these are the type of people in society that you need to watch out for, because they have everybody fooled and deceived until the truth comes out. And even then, they don't admit to it. They still keep lying. But for Brianna, they need to keep an eye on her. And if she's on some sort of hunger strike, strap that woman to a bed, a gurney, tie her hands down, give her Ativan to shut her up, and you're going to put a multivitamin bag in her, and you're going to keep her going to make her go through court, and you're going to drag her through all that evidence and make sure she sees it so she can't run from that. That's my thoughts on that. Here's Crystal Jackson.
We don't know 100% of what happened, but we all love that baby. He was just the sweetest little baby.
They're saying your boyfriend may have been arrested in connection to this crime. Can you?
He wouldn't do this.
He wouldn't do that.
He wouldn't do that.
Video taken earlier today of Crystal Jackson being booked into jail. Arrest documents say she lied to investigators for 19 hours.
We all love that baby. He was just the sweetest little baby.